Hey guys, this is Spartacus here and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a lot different than what I normally post here on the channel because what you're going to be watching is my first win in Iron Trials 84, and of course this is going to be the Iron Trials solo version. So it's not trios or duos, this is Iron Trials solo, which Raven Software surprisingly added during the weekend of Halloween, and I was really surprised to see them do that, and I was happy to try it out, and sure enough I ended up winning my first Iron Trials match. So I thought it'd be pretty cool to share this gameplay with you guys, and then of course talk about some of the different things I was doing in the gameplay, like showing like why I did what I did in a certain gunfight and what mistakes I made at certain points during this match. And so I just thought I would go ahead and break down everything I was doing in this gameplay. Not necessarily everything, I'm pretty much just going to be showing the parts where I'm getting into gunfights, and I'm just gonna like tell you guys right now, I didn't get that many kills in this game, and therefore like the gunfights I got into weren't like super duper crazy. Also, it seemed like the players in this lobby really weren't that good. Not entirely sure why, because the matches I played before this, I felt like I was going up against sweats, and I didn't really feel like I was going up against sweats in this gameplay in particular. But either way, I thought I would go ahead and just break down my first Iron Trials win for you guys and just explain all the different things I did. So I actually don't get into my first gunfight until like halfway through the match, so I'm just going to go ahead and just jump right into that part of the gameplay. So in my first engagement, as you can see, I'm at the top of this building here. I went here because I was trying to complete a scav contract, but there was a claymore on the stairs that I destroyed, and so I know there's a guy around here because when there's claymores planted, people are camping. So I'm trying to figure out where he is. I think he's on the roof, but I can't quite tell what hearing his footsteps. Turns out he's going to actually be below me, and you'll see here in a second that he's going to come up the stairs, and I realize that as you can see like in the gameplay here, I'm just like patiently waiting for him because I do not want to like give away my footstep sound. So okay, he's like runs in there. I'm like trying to get out of the building here because I'm like, okay, what if he just turns around and starts beaming me right away? I don't want to risk that. And so I know he's hiding in there. I know he didn't jump out or anything. I didn't hear any windows break. And so here I am about to throw a stun, and because I know I could easily stun him and just get away with it, so I threw a stun. He throws a Semtex. I back up a little bit. I don't want to take damage from it. I come back out here and then I shoot him. And yeah, basically really easy kill. I didn't take any damage in that gunfight. And I thought it was really odd he had that barricade placed there because I didn't hear him place it for some reason, and so I was really shocked to see it there. So after I rushed in there, I was thinking to myself, did he actually get stunned, or did I just like, you know, get a hit marker on that barrier there? I think I did stun him, but he clearly was not that good of a player, and so my first engagement was pretty easy. And so let's go ahead and move on here to the next engagement I get into. Right here, I am pretty much playing the edge of circle right now because I know there's a guy near me, as you can see on the heartbeat sensor there, and I knew he was there earlier because I had a UAV up, and so I don't know if he knows I'm right there at this moment because I'm trying to like basically play it safe to where I'm not making any noise. He doesn't realize I'm right there, and of course I have a loadout right now, which is when I'm ghosted, right? He can't see me if he is holding a heartbeat or he is calling in a UAV, and so I'm trying to figure out exactly how I can take this guy out because I know he's probably on the top of that roof there. He's not poking his head or anything, and so I'm just trying to figure out how I can actually play this guy. And so there, right there, as you guys saw, he probably saw me, and so I'm like, well shit, now he knows I'm in here. And so I'm trying to figure out exactly what he's going to play now because he's going to have to jump off of there and get into circle. And so I'm like, okay, I'm just going to sit in this corner here. I'm just going to try and listen to see where he's at, and then bam, right here, too late, he kills me. And I, unfortunately, what's funny, you guys, I am playing on PC right here, like in this gameplay, and so I have 100 FOV, and it wasn't enough to actually help me see him in that situation. And unfortunately, in the kill cam, he saw my gun poking out, and so it was just really unlucky. I probably should have been more aggressive in that situation. I shouldn't have been playing it safe like that at all, and so therefore I got sent to the gulag. And so I was like, great, now I don't have anything. If I get out of the gulag, I'm gonna have to really figure out how I'm gonna be competitive against these other players who probably already have their loadout. And so here I am patiently waiting for the gulag, and so I'm just gonna go skip right until I get into the gulag because it just takes forever, it feels like. Okay, now we're finally in the gulag here. We have a Groza, not too bad. And watch this, you guys, watch this. You can climb on top of that. If you ever get into that area of the gulag, you can easily climb on top of it, and I always do this to see where they're going, especially if I don't have teammates helping me with callouts and stuff like that. So I'm trying to see where exactly he's going. He throws a smoke down, so I'm like, crap, okay, there he is. I see him to the right. I start getting him. I'm like, okay, easy kill. He has no clue I'm right here. And then so we're getting this gunfight here, you know, he's just playing a little ring around the rosy and and stuff like that. And then I do a 180 on this guy. I 180'd him, like, because I thought he went to the right on my spawn of the gulag, but he actually backed the other direction. He went to the left, and so as soon as I didn't see him to the right of me, I just kept spinning around, did a whole 180, and was able to take him out. So of course, I already dealt a lot more damage on him than he did to me, so I kind of had the advantage there in a way, but having my back turned to him like that could have been huge, so detrimental, and that could have been literally it for me for this match. Like, that would have been it for it. And so I got pretty lucky there in the gulag. I can't believe I 180'd him like that. I've never like even attempted to do that. I literally had no other choice to do that because he wasn't to the right of me. And so anyway, that was just like like one of the best gulag wins I think I've ever had, because it was just, I don't know, it just seemed like the stakes were much higher in that sort of situation, especially when you're playing solos and you're in a gulag match. Once you lose the gulag, it's it. You cannot come back unless you decide to spectate and a jailbreak happens randomly. But either way, there we go. I pick up a scab. Pretty much I'm just going to try and complete this, get as much money as possible. Hopefully I can buy a loadout before the final circle. And so yeah, let's just jump right into my next engagement. So here I am going towards my scav, trying to complete, but there's a guy right in front of me that you guys can probably see, and I did not see this guy. Like, I don't know why I didn't see him. I was too focused on trying to actually collect the scav, and then I throw this gas grenade because I thought he was going to rush me, and I thought I could disorient him, but then it just holds me back from going into the actual gas itself. And so I'm like, well, this guy's like already ahead of me. He knows exactly where I am. I'm coughing a bunch, and then I see him at the corner of my screen, able to take him out, barely have any health left, and I could not believe I actually won that gunfight. And right there, of course, the gas could have killed me if I stayed in it any longer than what I did right there. I would have been dead. And you got to remember, in Iron Trials, it takes a long time to heal. Look at my health bar. It takes so long to actually heal yourself. So I end up finishing the scav here, which is really clutch, because then I get myself an armor satchel, which is going to be coming so handy at the final circle. And so that situation, that guy I killed there should have easily killed me. I was coughing the gas right behind him. If he had his headset turned on, if he was wearing a headset, he should have easily known where I was at and be able to actually be more aggressive on me and take me out. And as you can see, there's a guy running in the building there. I didn't want to engage. I'm not giving away my position. People should know I'm there, considering I just got done shooting an enemy, but it doesn't look like anybody's trying to actually look for me. And so I see where the next circle's at. I notice it's not where the big building is, so I know there's people camping on top. I know there's a guy at the bottom at least. And so I'm just like, you know what, screw it. People are going to wait until the gas is going to push them out. I'm just going to be more aggressive and leave right now, because I know people are camping. I know I have the opportunity to get to the circle before everyone else does, and that gives me a huge advantage. But I notice someone's in a car behind me, and I'm like, this guy is going to run me over. I know he's coming for me. So I see him come for me. I dodge the car. He gets out, looks at the wrong direction, and I'm able to pull a play on him and take him out. And so there's another guy shooting me. I go into the gas because I don't want to risk staying out in the open like that. And I don't really know what happened to this guy. I think someone else might have started shooting at him or something, because he just completely ignores me. And so I'm able to play it up again. I'm able to heal up. I see that guy flying in from the building. I thought for sure he was going to see me. He doesn't look like he's trying to push me or anything. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to reload, play it safe here for right now. I see them fighting each other. I'm like, just let them fight each other. I am not going to engage. I'm not giving away my position. Nobody is coming after me. So then right here, I see a guy behind the tree. He doesn't move right away as soon as I start shooting him, so it's really easy to take him out. He goes down. I know he has a self-rest. I'm like, I'm going to BM him. I don't want him getting back up at all. And so, yeah, there we go. BM him. He's out of the game. And so that guy did not have good reflexes. He was still behind that tree when I was shooting him, and I had no idea I was to the right of him, obviously. And so kind of unlucky on his part, but he also didn't really play as good as he should have. And so here I am, just patiently waiting where these other guys are. I'm like, oh crap, there's a guy right in front of me. And then for some reason he stops shooting and he tries to get a mounted kill on me like that. He should just kept aiming down sights and be able to take me out. That was really dumb on his part. So now it's a 1v1, and I think he's to the left of me. And so here I am patiently waiting, seeing where the next circle goes. And so I'm thinking he's the left of me for some reason. I felt like he was, but it turns out he's right in front of me. And I got really lucky because he was checking his heartbeat sensor, which was the worst time he could have done that. I was also switching weapons at that time as well. And so either way, I was able to take him out and get the victory for the Iron Trials solo game mode. And so yeah, that's really how it all went down. Nothing too special, like I've said at the beginning of the video, but I thought I'd share you guys my very first win in this game mode, and I thoroughly enjoyed this mode. I love how you have more health, and it's so helpful in solos because you're by yourself. If you're dead, your teammates can't get you back. You have to rely yourself on the gulag and win it to hopefully hopefully get back into the fight and win the game. So either way, there you go, you guys. That's it for the video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on this video, and of course subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty videos every single day, and I shall catch you guys later.